Hey guys, welcome back. Hope your guys' weekend was great. Mine was pretty good. I didn't post last week because I got a new car. Oh, it's not new, but it's new to me. It's a pretty nice car. It's a 2007 Audi A4 2.0T Quattro S-Line series. It's really nice, actually. But yeah, that's why I wasn't gone. I was looking at a new car, trying to get a loan and everything. It's all good. Got it, you know. And that car is just way too much fun. I mean, I just have a blast driving it. So yeah, that's why I was gone. And well, I guess I'm back in full force, so let's get right into the news. So apparently Xbox Live is down as the time I'm making this video, so it could be back up or not. So I guess, they were having problems. They said nothing is working, and when I invite, my Xbox freezes. All my messages and friends list have been reset. So there's an update, and apparently Microsoft confirmed that both Xbox Live and Xbox.com are currently being affected by server issues, which are being looked at by their support team. And signing into your Xbox Live and accessing Xbox.com sites are the main issues at the moment. And having trouble connecting to Xbox Live, so Microsoft confirmed. They're currently working on with our partner to find a fix for these issues. Thanks for being patient. Yeah, we all have their technical issues. It's not as nearly as bad as Sony, because honestly, Sony's goes down every other freaking day. Alright, so an Xbox One has a stronger CPU than the PS4, says the Ark Survival Evolved, the developer. And, he pretty much said both platforms are relatively easy to develop for, to be honest. The PS3 360 days, Xbox 360 was a clear winner there because all the tools and the architecture. PS3 was so different, required a lot of special expertise to create good content and good optimization for. But now the tools are really good. The platforms are really honestly very similar in some things that he said the Xbox is better. The PlayStation is stronger in other areas. One thing that I will say that it is very interesting is the game is limited by the CPU for rendering right now. A lot of people know that the Xbox has a stronger CPU than the PS4. It's not to say that it runs better than the Xbox or PlayStation, but the PlayStation is having a little bit of trouble, or a little bit more powerful. The GPU is offset by the fact that our game requires a lot of CPU to run so well. It's kind of a balance between the two right now for different reasons. So yeah, pretty much he's saying they are using the CPUs to render, and the PS4 can't handle it at the moment. They're trying to probably just optimize it. Well, the Xbox has a better CPU and not a better GPU for graphics. GPU's graphics processing unit, if you guys didn't know that. And they're going off of the CPU for rendering and not the GPU. So no big deal. He's basically just saying they're pretty much even. Nothing to get all crazy about. Oh yeah, PS4 wins. No, they're the same. They're basically the same. He pretty much said it. He told it flat out. He's like, yep, they're pretty much the same. All right, guys. So apparently the new PS4 finally hit stores in the West. So that's pretty cool. If you guys don't remember what the new PS4 is, it's just the 1 terabyte hard drive in it. And they started rolling out the new models in Japan, saying they hit the West of an unspecified point after I can't even read. They're still not in America yet, but they are making a westward migration with the Netherlands and the UK. So pretty much they're working their way towards the US, guys. I mean, 1 terabyte's not the only thing wrong with it. I believe they probably made it. The idling is a little bit lower. But an OCD guy writes, apparently, I don't know if they're talking about he's legitly OCD or if that's a nickname or something. But he says the replacement is similar to Xbox One. In fact, the idle is actually quieter. Xbox One reads 49 BT at idle decibels, and the PS4 reads 45 at idle. Bear in mind that the decibel reading is not scientific, and I do not actually care about the end figure as the actual sound reading. It's not from a calibrated device. I'm using a smartphone app, but all concerned about is using it as a yardstick to measure the difference. So the PS4 I have now is 4 decibels quieter than at idle. The advantage of the Xbox One is the fan noise seems to remain constant regardless of what you do with the PlayStation fan or power supply unit. Jeez, it is noisy though on the Xbox One. And he said to put some perspective on my early unit, the idle measure is 56 decibels. Anyway, back to the replacement PS4. I downloaded Rocket League quickly as that ramped up earlier, went up, and the PS4 remains quiet. So they upgraded, because I don't know if you guys do own a PS4, it gets extremely loud. Even when I'm playing NBA, MLB, Grand Theft Auto, just like graphics intense games, the fans just go full bore. It's like, holy Christ. Like, I feel like it's gonna blow up. It's good that they fixed the fans and that, so it's all good. It's working its way west, so we're all gonna be good here. Alright, last piece of news here is the Xbox One PS4 console war, officially now enters a giant new territory. As you guys know, China lifted a 15-year nationwide ban on video game consoles, so now, game companies can come in there. So there's an exciting new territory for the three major platforms and manufacturers. The PS4 looks to establish itself as one of the best-selling consoles of all time. The Xbox One is looking to make up ground, apparently, on the PS4, and the Wii U tends to recoup some of its losses, basically financially, probably, or just morally, because it was just bad. And I guess they've migrated towards PC and mobile games, the Chinese have, and becoming accustomed to entirely different pay structures. So they pretty much only know the PC. And apparently, if all these companies want to succeed, they're gonna have to do a lot more than just sell consoles. They're gonna have to do promotions and good deals, make them cheap as possible. I know they're pretty expensive in China, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I guess we'll have to wait and see. This is kind of old news, but it's just like an article that just recouped, like, oh yeah, by the way, they're still in China, by the way. But it's all it was saying. I don't know. And I know they're limited to the number of games, so that's just, it kind of sucks because it's like only like racers. There's no Call of Duty or anything like that, so that kind of sucks. But I should note that China had it regionally banned. It's not like the whole nation could have got consoles. It was like, I don't know entirely what cities it was. I want to say Beijing, maybe. I think Beijing was on there. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been a while since I made something about China. I think it was the first video I ever made. So, yeah. And they're going to be having China Joy Game Trade Show in Shanghai next week. Or this week, I should say. Not next week. And about 250,000 people are expected to attend the event, and consoles, I guess, will be a major topic of discussion. Which, is good. And the gaming market is expected to hit $22.2 billion this year in China's market. That's up 23% from a year earlier. So, I mean, $22.2 billion in the gaming industry. We'll have to see how China feels. I mean, I don't know how good the console sales are doing right now, but I feel like it's going to take them a while to get used to what a video game console is, because a 15-year ban, that's 2000. I've only been 6 years old. I would have not really known anything about consoles, to be completely honest with you guys. At 6 years old, I think I had an N64 when I was that old. So, I don't know. It's been a while. It's going to take them a while, because there's going to be kids that maybe missed out on the video game age, and they're going to want to get a video game console just because they don't know what it is, and it looks really interesting. But they're used to going to the mobile cafes and all that good stuff. So we'll have to see how it plays out in the entire nation, not just a regional type of ban. Alright guys, that's all I got to talk about today. Make sure to like this video, comment, rate, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.